Hello! Thanks guys for tuning in again. If you want to find out how I did this look, please keep watching. I thought that I would do something a little bit different. I never ever go for a brighter lip like this. I usually go for the neutrals, nudes and browns, so this is a little bit different for me. And if you like it, please stay tuned. Thank you! Alright, so I'm going to start off with my Hangover Primer by Too Faced. So this is the Proactive Nourishing Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. So I'm going to start with that. And then I'm going to go in with my Napoleon Perdis Radiance Boosting Primer. So I'm going to stick that just on my cheekbones, just to give me a little bit more of a glow. I'm going to put quite a generous amount on. Sort of tap and rub it in. And then I'm going to go in and prime my eyelids with my Urban Decay Eye Primer. And so once my primers and all that sort of stuff sort of set in and become a little bit less sticky, I'm just going to go in with my Pretty Fun Fearless palette, and I'm going to use sort of like the darker colours because I want my eyes to be quite dark. So I'm just going to go in with my Tribe, this one just here, and I'm going to put that all over my lid just as a base. And then I'm going to go in with Skinny Dip and just sort of use that as a crease transition colour. Take that all through my crease, right from my outer V to the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to go in with On Fire just to build up that crease colour. Okay, so I don't know how much of that filmed, but my camera stopped filming because my card was full, so I went in with On Fire followed by Daydream. So I'm popping that all through my crease as well. I might go in with Daydream and really build up that outer V a little bit more. That's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for a second. Oh, my nose is really red. Oh, that's crazy. I'm going to go in with my, I'm going to go in with my Born This Way foundation around the outer perimeter of my face. This is super, super dark. This is probably way too dark. So I got this for when I have a tan. It is way too dark though. But I am going to put it around the outer perimeter of my face, and then I'm going to put a little bit of a lighter shade foundation through the centre, and hopefully that balances it out, which usually does actually, you'd be surprised. And then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Store Sculpt Excellence in Coconut, and I'm just going to stick that through the centre of my face. Should do it. We'll see how that goes. I'm just going to use that same flat brush, even though it has the really dark makeup on it. See how that sort of but I'm just going to spread that around a little bit. And then I've got my Model Rock base makers, and I'm going to blend that in, starting from the centre. Okay, so we are looking very, very dark. That's okay, we're going to conceal now, and we are going to balance that right out. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Full Coverage Concealer in yellow, and I'm going to grab a flat brush, and we're going to fix this. So I'm just going to take this under my eyes, fair old generous amount, and go right in the inner corner there where that great big vein usually is. Take it up my nose, just the side there, and just bring it up there just to lift my eye. Just sort of that sort of amount. Okay, so I want to highlight all these areas, so I put it under my eyes, nose, cupid's bow, chin and forehead. So now I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to blend that all out. So usually I always do my base first and then I do my eyes next, because I feel like if I do my eyes, the foundation or concealer somewhat is going to somehow ruin my eyeshadow, and it has gone in there a little bit and has gone a little bit there, but I will get that all fixed up. So now I'm going to bake all these areas with my Natio Translucent. And I'm just going to bake my nose because I feel like it's where the foundation always wears first on me. So if I bake it, hopefully it will stay. So whilst that is cooking, I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to try my new Australis Brow Kit product. I gave it a go, when was it, yesterday or the day before. Wasn't too keen on it because it didn't really match, but I thought what I would do is, instead of using the powders first, I would go in with the wax and then fill in whatever I need to fill in with the powder and see how it looks then. So yeah, that is the plan. I think that worked a little bit better, but the wax seems very wet. So I hope I don't smudge it. Still a little bit of a warm warm shade, so I really need something that's a bit cooler. It's so hard for me to find like a nice brow product that is like a cool shade rather than a warm shade. Looks like I have orange brows. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my eyeballs for a second and see how I really want this eye look to go. I want it to be dark, but I'm just going to go back with that Daydream colour. So this colour right here. I'm just going to really try and deepen out that outer V. And then I'm going to wet my flat brush so I can get those shimmers a little bit more pigmented. So I'm going to go back in with that Happy colour, and I'm going to put that, no actually I'm going to go in with Own It, and I'm going to put that more to the outer V, but sort of semi on my eyelid. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put it on the whole of my eyelid, and then I might put another one on top. Then I'm going to grab this Happy colour, happy, and sort of stick it on top. Yes. Cool, and then I'm going to grab that Daydream colour again, and I'm just going to take it all through the crease, just to bring it all together. And then I'm going to take the Skinny Dip, and I'm just going to take it through the start of my crease, just to sort of neaten up that area and join it all together. And then I'm going to grab my oval brush from Glam Girls and take off that powder. I feel like those eyebrows like really need to be set, because I feel like they're just gonna... I'm going to smudge them and they're gonna come off. Anyway, so next I'm going to bronze my face a little bit and contour. So I've just got my Savvy Contour, what's it called, Mineral Baked Bronzer. So I'm going to use that to bronze my face up a little bit. And then I'm going to use my Glammier contour brush, use that same bronzing product just to define my cheekbones a little bit more. And then I'm going to go in with my Glammier crease brush, and I'm just going to contour my nose. Beautiful. Just grabbing my Australis eyeliner, and I'm going to smudge just a little bit of eyeliner just on the top of my lid. Just to create a little bit more, it just gives me a bit of an eye lift really. And I've just got my Glammier brush here. What is this? Sort of just like a tiny precision brush. Oh, you know, you can just use it for whatever you feel like. Alright, so I'm just going to grab Queen Bee and just pop some of that underneath my lash line. Just on the outer corner. And then I'm just going to grab that Vacay and just pop it on the inner corner of my eye. Just here, just still in the lash line. And then I'm just going to take that same Glammier brush that I used to contour, and I'm just going to grab that Skinny Tip crease colour, and I'm just going to go over all the harsh lines and just soften those out a little bit. Then I'm going to grab this wee brush here. What is this? Wasp brush. just a little, kind of like a lip brush. But I'm just going to grab that Vacay colour and I'm just going to put a little bit just under my brow bone. So for highlight, I'm going to use this one here. So this is the La La Lu Cosmetics highlighter. When I first saw these ones, I thought initially the whole thing was highlight, but it is just material and then they've put the highlight over the top. So whatever, I don't know if I'm stupid for thinking that the whole thing was highlighter, but I don't know. But yeah, still cute. So I'm going to put a little bit more on. I'm going to use this brush because this has a little bit more control. It is very glittery, so if you like a little, like very glittery highlights for you, if you like more of a glow, then perhaps not. I am someone that does prefer like a nice glow rather than heaps of glitter, but whatever. Thought I would still give it a go. Might just brush some of that off. It's a bit better. So I'm just going to stick this sort of everywhere except for my nose, because my nose, I feel like I definitely need something that isn't a pink tone, because sometimes it can make my nose look red. So I don't know if you can tell, but it is very glittery and it kind of comes off everywhere. But it's still a cute little idea. So for my nose, I'm going to use my Hourglass highlighter, which is over here. So yeah, this one just here. So this is the Brilliant Strobe Light, and this is more of a goldy sort of a tone. So I'm going to grab my trusty highlighter and just pop it on there. Oh, that's a lot. Always go in for the kill. My eyes look really red. I just pop a little bit over those areas because they're kind of looking a bit red to me. See, with this highlighter, it's nice, but sometimes I feel like it's just a little bit too powdery, like it's too light, and you can really sort of see it there. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to use these lashes here. These are the cherry lashes. They're kind of not so massive like the other ones that I had on. So they're a little bit more subtle. And yeah, I'm going to put those on. Just hiding the lash band. I don't know if I like these or not. It's like it's not enough. I don't know. The eyeshadow is a little bit patchy as well. Don't you hate it when everything just fucking goes wrong? And then for blush, I'm going to use my Savvy, and this is in classic blush Plum, so it's in Plum. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush, which is right in front of me. And I'm going to try and only do a light dusting. sort of liking how this is turning out. Okay, so for lips, I thought, actually no, I'm going to put on some mascara just on my bottom lashes, and I'm just going to put some eyeliner just in my waterline. Yep, that's how I draw my eyelashes. And then I'm going to go in with my Australis lip eyeliner and put that in my waterline. Alright, so I did get some more mascara underneath my eyes right there, but I'm going to do that when it dries and I'll just flick it away. So I thought that I would do something a little bit different. And I am going to use this very bright pink lip. Totally the opposite of what I usually go for. I usually go for browns and neutrals, all that sort of stuff, nudes and all that stuff. Very flatters everyone. That's why everyone sort of goes for neutrals and nudes and browns, because it's very easy to apply as well. When you have a sort of a really bold lip colour, you have to be very careful not to get it everywhere, obviously. Yeah, and pinks usually don't really suit me, but I thought if I did like quite a dramatic eye, and when I feel like when my face is fairly bronzed, I can kind of pull it off sort of a little bit more. So without further ado, let's crack on. So this one is my Model Rock one, and it is in Planet 22. Oh yes, that is where I will be at. It smells good too. Ooh. Okay, so this is the finished look. I am going to spray a little bit of Mario Basecco facial spray with aloe vera, cucumber and green tea all over my face. Followed by some Urban Decay All Nighter. Cool, so I don't hate this. Oh, it's so wet. Okay, so this is the finished look. I really don't mind actually how this turned out. Usually, yes, like I said, I wouldn't usually go bright lip, but with this whole look together, I'm actually kind of liking it. It's very sort of sexy and clubby kind of thing going on, and different, fresh and young and hip and shit, and yeah, liking it. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Thank you, bye.